The solar system. Detailed explanation. 1. The Sun, the heart of the solar system. Type: yellow dwarf star, G-type main sequence. Mass: 99.86% of the solar system's total mass. Surface temperature: 500 degrees C. Core temperature: 15 million degrees C. Energy source: nuclear fusion, hydrogen, helium. Importance: provides light, heat, and gravity that keeps all planets in orbit. Planet number 1, Mercury. The swift planet, closest to the Sun, and the fastest of them all. Type: a small, rocky terrestrial planet, the smallest in our solar system. Surface: scorched and cratered, with no atmosphere to protect it. By day, temperatures soar to 430 degrees Celsius, but at night, they drop to a freezing -180 degrees Celsius. A day on Mercury. It lasts 59 Earth days. That's almost 2 months of daylight or darkness. And Mercury has no moon, but it orbits the Sun in just 88 days, making it the fastest planet in our solar system. It may be small, but Mercury races around the Sun like no other. Planet number 2, Venus. The hottest planet in the solar system. Second from the Sun, and strangely, the most blistering of them all. Type: a rocky, terrestrial planet. Almost the same size as Earth. That's why it's often called Earth's twin. But don't let the size fool you. Venus is a hellish world of volcanoes, thick clouds, and deadly gas. Atmosphere. It's made of carbon dioxide, with clouds of sulfuric acid. Pressure on the surface is so intense. It's like being 900 meters underwater on Earth. And the temperature. An incredible 470 degrees Celsius. Even hotter than Mercury. Because that thick atmosphere traps heat like a furnace. A day on Venus is strange. Takes 243 Earth days to rotate once. And it spins backwards, opposite to most other planets. Venus is Earth's twin in size, but a deadly opposite in every other way. Planet number 3, Earth. Our home in the universe. The third planet from the Sun. And the only one we know that supports life. Type: a terrestrial planet, rich in oxygen, nitrogen, and wonder. Surface: covered in 71% water, from oceans and rivers to clouds in the sky. With breathtaking diversity of life on land, in air, and undersea. Earth is more than just rock and water. It's a living, breathing world. The only planet we know with liquid water, a stable climate, and a protective magnetic field. It also has one natural satellite, the Moon, our cosmic companion, guiding tides and lighting up our night skies. Temperatures on Earth vary widely. From a chilly -88 degrees Celsius in the polar regions, to a scorching 58 degrees Celsius in deserts. But most of Earth is perfectly balanced, for life. Earth is not just another planet. It's the only one we call home. Mars. The red planet. Planet number 4. Mars, the red planet. A dusty, rocky world. Its red color comes from iron oxide, or rust, covering its surface. With temperatures from -125 degrees Celsius to 20 degrees Celsius, it's a cold, desert-like world. Yet, it holds Olympus Mons, the tallest volcano in the solar system, and Valles Marineris, a canyon so vast, it stretches across a continent. Mars has 2 tiny moons, Phobos and Deimos. And here's the real mystery. Scientists have found evidence of past water, suggesting that microbial life might have once lived there. Asteroid belt. The rocky divide. Between Mars and Jupiter lies the asteroid belt, a vast region filled with millions of rocky bodies. Among them is Ceres, a dwarf planet, floating in a cloud of planetary leftovers. Fragments that never became a planet. Planet number 5. Jupiter, the giant. Now meet Jupiter, the 5th planet and the biggest in the solar system. A gas giant made mostly of hydrogen and helium. You could fit over 1,300 Earths inside it. Jupiter's most famous feature. The Great Red Spot, a swirling storm larger than our entire planet. It has over 95 moons, including Ganymede, the largest moon in the solar system, even bigger than Mercury. And with the strongest magnetic field among all planets, Jupiter is truly a giant in every sense. Planet number 6. Saturn, the ringed beauty. Next comes Saturn, the planet with the most spectacular rings. A fellow gas giant, Saturn's rings are made of ice, rock, and dust, stretching wide but paper-thin. With over 146 moons, including Titan, which is larger than our own moon, and has lakes of liquid methane on its surface. Saturn is so light it could actually float in water. The least dense planet in the solar system. Majestic, mysterious, and massive, Saturn truly wears its rings like a crown. Planet number 7, Uranus. The tilted planet. Uranus, the 7th planet from the Sun. A mysterious ice giant with a unique twist. Literally. With an axial tilt of 98 degrees, Uranus actually rotates on its side, rolling like a barrel as it orbits the Sun. Its beautiful blue-green color comes from methane gas in the atmosphere. Uranus has 27 moons, all named after Shakespearean characters. And it's the coldest planet in the solar system, with temperatures dropping to a frigid -224 degrees Celsius. Planet number 8. Neptune, the windy planet. Neptune, the 8th and farthest known planet. A dark, stormy world wrapped in mystery. Known for its deep blue color, Neptune is home to the fastest winds in the solar system, reaching up to 2,100 kilometers per hour. It was the first planet discovered using mathematics, before it was ever seen through a telescope. Neptune has 14 moons, including Triton, which orbits backward and might be a captured dwarf planet. Dwarf planets. Small but significant. Beyond Neptune lies a frozen frontier, home to the dwarf planets. Pluto, once the 9th planet, now a dwarf planet in the Kuiper Belt. It has a heart-shaped icy surface and possibly a hidden subsurface ocean. Pluto's largest moon, Charon, is so big it almost forms a double planet system. Ceres, the only dwarf planet in the inner solar system, located in the asteroid belt. It may hold water ice and salt deposits beneath its surface. Eris, Makemake, and Haumea, icy remote worlds far beyond Neptune. They are frozen relics of the early solar system, hiding in the Kuiper Belt. Other objects in the solar system. Comets, icy travelers from the Kuiper Belt and Oort cloud, develop glowing tails when they approach the Sun. Meteoroids, tiny rocky fragments that burn as shooting stars when they hit Earth's atmosphere. And over 200 natural moons orbit the planets, from our own moon to Titan, Ganymede, Triton, and more. Our solar system is more than just planets. It's a dynamic, evolving family of worlds, each with its own story, mystery, and magic. From the Sun to the farthest icy dwarf, the adventure never ends. Let's do a quick recap of our incredible solar system. 8 planets, each unique in its own way. Mercury. Mercury, a small rocky planet with no moons. Temperature swings from -180 to 430 degrees Celsius, and it holds the title for the fastest orbit around the Sun. Venus. Venus, Earth's twin in size but not in comfort. With no moons and a blazing average of 470 degrees Celsius. It's the hottest planet in our solar system. Earth. Earth. The only planet known to support life. It has one moon, a temperature range of -88 to 58 degrees Celsius, and 71% of its surface is covered in water. Mars. Mars, a red rocky planet with 2 tiny moons. Temperatures range from -125 to 20 degrees Celsius, and scientists believe it once had liquid water. Jupiter. Jupiter, the largest planet, a massive gas giant with over 95 moons. Its clouds swirl in storms at -145°C, including the legendary Great Red Spot. Saturn. Saturn, known for its spectacular rings. This gas giant has over 146 moons and a chilly temperature of -178°C. Uranus. Uranus. An icy giant with 27 moons. Tilted so far it rotates on its side. It's one of the coldest planets at -224°C. Neptune. Neptune, the farthest planet with 14 moons, and temperatures around -218°C. It's famous for having the fastest winds in the solar system. Let's compare the sizes of planets in our solar system. From tiny rocks to colossal giants. Mercury. First up, Mercury. At just 4,879 kilometers wide. It's the smallest planet. Only 38% the size of Earth. Imagine a golf ball if Earth were a tennis ball. Venus. Next is Venus, Earth's twin in size. Its diameter is 12,104 kilometers. 95% the size of Earth. Almost a perfect match. Earth. Then there's Earth, our reference point, with a diameter of 12,756 kilometers. Mars. Mars is about half our size. Just 6,792 kilometers across. Think of a ping-pong ball next to a tennis ball. Jupiter. And now the true giant, Jupiter. It's a staggering 142,984 kilometers wide. 11 times Earth's diameter. You could fit 1,300 Earths inside it. Saturn. Saturn comes next, with a diameter of 120,536 kilometers. That's 9.4 times Earth's size. And room for 760 Earths inside its volume. Uranus. Uranus is about 4 times Earth's diameter, measuring 51,118 kilometers across. Enough to hold 63 Earths. Neptune. And finally Neptune, slightly smaller than Uranus. At 49,528 kilometers wide. But still capable of containing 57 Earths within. Closing scene. Planets lining up in size from Mercury to Jupiter. From the tiny Mercury to the mighty Jupiter. Planetary sizes show us just how diverse our solar system truly is. How far are the planets from the Sun? Let's take a cosmic journey through space and time. Distances in space are vast, so astronomers use a special unit. $1 or astronomical unit, the distance from Earth to the Sun, which is about 150 million kilometers. Mercury. First stop, Mercury, just 58 million kilometers away. That's 39 cents. And sunlight reaches it in just 3.2 minutes. Venus. Next is Venus, at 108 million kilometers, or 72 cents. Sunlight takes about 6 minutes to get there. Earth. Earth sits at the perfect spot, $1 from the Sun. Sunlight takes 8.3 minutes to reach us. That's the light you see right now. Mars. Mars orbits 228 million kilometers away, about $1.52. Light takes around 12.7 minutes to travel from the Sun to Mars. Jupiter. Jupiter is way out at 778 million kilometers, or $5.20. Sunlight takes a whopping 43.3 minutes to get there. Saturn. Saturn orbits at 1.43 billion kilometers. That's $9.58. It takes 1 hour and 19 minutes for light to reach this gas giant. Uranus. At 2.87 billion kilometers, or $19.20. Uranus receives sunlight after 2 hours and 40 minutes of travel. Neptune. And finally, Neptune, the distant blue world. At 4.5 billion kilometers, or $30.10. Sunlight takes over 4 hours and 10 minutes to arrive. From 3 minutes to over 4 hours. Light races across the solar system at 300,000 kilometers per second. These distances remind us just how huge and awe-inspiring our cosmic neighborhood really is. What if we shrank the entire solar system so that Earth was just 1 centimeter wide? You'd be surprised how small the planets are, and how far apart they really are. Mercury. Mercury would be just 0.38 centimeters, like a grain of rice, sitting 39 centimeters from the Sun. Venus. Venus. Slightly smaller than Earth at 0.95 centimeters, orbiting at 72 centimeters from the Sun. Earth. Earth is our reference, 1 centimeter in size, and 100 centimeters, or 1 meter from the Sun. Mars. Mars would be about 0.53 centimeters, placed 1.52 meters from the Sun, already outside most rooms. Jupiter. Jupiter, the giant, 11.2 centimeters wide, but orbiting way out at 5.2 meters. That's 5 times farther from the Sun than Earth. Saturn. Saturn would be 9.4 centimeters across, floating 9.6 meters from the Sun. You'd need a long hallway to fit that. Uranus. Uranus, about 4 centimeters wide, sits a whopping 19.2 meters from the Sun. Neptune. Microphone. Neptune, just 3.9 centimeters across, orbiting at an incredible 30.1 meters away. That's about the length of a classroom corridor. This simple scale shows one amazing truth. Planets are tiny, but the space between them is enormous. Bonus facts. All the inner planets, Mercury to Mars, could fit inside Jupiter's Great Red Spot. Jupiter and Saturn. They make up 92% of all the mass of planets in the solar system. And if you include Pluto, sunlight takes about 5 hours to reach it, even at light speed. In space, size matters. But distance, that's where things get truly astronomical.